and this is our live coverage of May Day celebration right here at the Black Star Square, where we like to call the Independence Square. And as I speak with you now, the program is ongoing. There's been a lot of noise around here. The euphoria has been built up where a lot of people are doing their own drama renditions. A lot of companies here represented both from the private sector and the public sector. The chairman, the Secretary General of the TUC, Kofi Asamoah, has spoken. So has the President spoken. Let me tell you what they've been talking about now. They've been speaking about the harsh economic conditions. The TUC Secretary General has spoken about increases in taxes, increases in fuel prices, and increases and some exchange controls, which have brought harsh economic, untold economic hardships on the people of Ghana. He's spoken also about salaries. He also spoke about corruption. And in the case of corruption, he said that it's a reflection of the weakening institution in this country right now. Well, he's been calling on the president to do more to clamp down on corruption. Well, President Mahama has also commended the media in their role in bringing out some of these corruption issues and saying that government is looking into all those issues that have been raised. They've also spoken about the EPA, and indeed the TUC's position on the EPA has been reiterated. The government should not sign the EPA in its current form. Well, President Mahama has indeed responded, and he says that the EPA considerations are being made for all the concerns that have been raised, and that the EPA is being renegotiated as far as he is concerned. Now, they also spoke about salaries, and in view of salaries, there are new salary arrangements that the TUC chairman says will be signed and announced tomorrow. President Mahama has also announced a massive payroll audit to remove what he says are ghost names. But, well, the workers are doing their own thing, as you can see in the background, and so we're going to talk to them and find out what their views are about the issues that have been raised. And so I have with me a gentleman here. Let's find out from him who he is. Tell us who you are, sir.
I'm a coalition of teachers,
Even ask you about what you heard from the president's speech and your Secretary General's speech. There's been a lot of information, although you were here.
For sure, because looking at the noise, we couldn't hear anything at all.
How do you explain that? I mean, is there a way that you could explain that?
What the president said.
Explain the noise making. I mean, why the people are here to listen to the Secretary General and to listen to the president on key issues that concern them. So why weren't they listening? Well, can you explain that in any way?
Yeah, looking at this, some people were here purposely to just jubilate or enjoy themselves. So all I can say now is they were not here to listen to the president. Some people looking at it, some people too are having some placards. So they are rather here to just show it to the president or show it to the world what is going on in the country.
What is your major issue as concerned teachers today that you would like to, if you were given the chance to pull up your placard, what would be your major issue that you put on?
Yeah, coalition of concerned teachers, we are pleading with the government that looking at it, how can a teacher work for the past 2.5 years and you give the person just 8 months arrears? It's quite suicidal. Most of the teachers are crying. When you go out there, most of the teachers are crying because somebody has worked for the past 2, 3, 1 year, and you are giving the person just 3 months. It's not good at all. So we are pleading to the government to do something about it. Even though he has given us something, but we are going to press on harder. The government to pay teachers, the teachers that is owing for the past 2.5 years, and the arrears that is owing teachers as we speak.
Have you heard about the what they've called the COLA, the new cushion system that is supposed to help workers go through the hardships, as announced?
Yeah, the government has spoken, but looking at the COLA, it cannot sustain us. Looking at the economic condition that we are living in now, the COLA cannot sustain the workers in this country. So we are pleading to the government to do something about this falling of the city, because you can give us 1 billion or you can give each worker 1 billion. But looking at the falling of the city or the economic hardship in the country, it cannot sustain the worker.
Finally, before I let you go, the president has spoken about productivity. And this is not the first time that the issue of productivity has come up. It seems that workers are always asking for more money, but it is not commensurate with the kind of productivity expected of them.
It's true that some of the workers or some workers are showing like a lackadaisical attitude towards work. But I don't believe I don't believe in at all. The government should stop complaining. That's why we have supervisors in the various working places. They must make sure that the workers work. Those who are not working, they must make sure that they work. It's not a matter of going out there to complain. The government should make sure that the supervisors do their work for the workers to also do their work. It's not a matter of coming out to complain that workers are not working and they are asking for more. But looking at the situation in the country, it's also not the best. Looking at the salaries that workers are taking, it's not the best at all.
Well, so what's your name again?
Asariba for Coalition of Concerned Teachers.
Asariba for the Coalition of Concerned Teachers, and he's been speaking his mind. I mean, as far as this coalition is concerned, they think that whatever government is proposing is not enough. And if you're complaining about productivity, then it is your duty to put in place the supervisory measures that will make the teachers or the workers work. I have another gentleman with me here, and before I even go ahead to speak with him, he is coming from the Teachers and Educational Workers Union of TUC, that is TEU. And as you can see, I'm sure you must have seen this on social media platforms. He says, "You salary, why are you not growing? Because all your friends, the fuel, the bread and the meat are all growing." Let me find out from him his name and who he is in the union.
Yes, good afternoon to you all. My name is Augustine Sakur Kabo, and I'm the Deputy General Secretary of Teachers and Educational Workers Union.
Right. Now, President Mahama has spoken about productivity. Workers are always asking for more. And on this day, you're still asking for more. But it is not commensurate with the output that we get.
Productivity, every worker, when he gets up every morning to go to work, he is going to produce something that will be of value to the company, to the institution.